Hey everybody, this is Eric from Justice for Youth, and I'd like to thank you for being placed here with us and being willing to support us and log your community service hours with our organization. You're going to be seeing me a lot or communicating with me a lot throughout your time here. I'm going to just take a quick moment to make a video and just kind of clue you in and connect you to some of the resources that you'll be using throughout your time. First and foremost, when we sit you down and we go through an orientation, our staff, probably Carla or Andrew or Vera, will be asking you what your offense is. This isn't because we're trying to be intrusive. This is because we have to find out a little bit about what has gone down in the past. And that kind of permits us, that allows us to know what you can and can't do. For example, if you have a drug charge and you're an adult, we can't put you with certain populations of people in certain areas. If you have a child against child, let's say a charge that's child endangerment, right? We obviously can't have you working with kids. So it's important for us to know that information, and we want you to be sensitive to our request. Also, what we do initially is we ask you to fill out some sort of an availability sheet. We want to know what days, what times you're available, and then we begin to schedule you to begin to work. And we work off of our calendars. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to screen share with you guys, so you're not going to see my face. You're going to actually see our website. This is our website. It's Just Us for Youth. You're going to see my little toggle here on the screen, and you just put .com, justusforyouth.com. We are a restorative justice program. So sometimes, whether you're a juvenile or an adult, you'll be doing and working events that may seem like fun, or they might seem to bend into a little bit of mentoring, and that's exactly what we do. We believe that young people and people of any age they find rehabilitation within the context of relationships. We don't think scraping pee off of toilets and picking up trash 24/7 is going to help you really reflect on some of the decisions and the choices you've made and push you into starting to make healthy choices, or really have some sort of regret, or thinking about other options during your time of offense. So you would go on our website. It would connect you to our calendar. You're going to go ahead and click the tab that says calendar on our website. It's going to take you into our site, our offsite here, and you're going to click the month that it is, and it's going to take you to a PDF version of our calendar. Our staff will give you a printout if you need that, if you're not tech savvy, but most people today have smartphones and you're able to gain access to this. You will do this every month. Every month, towards the end of the month, we'll post the new calendar for the month. And I want to break this down for you, okay? Everything on here is available for you to log hours. So the first thing is, sometimes we have this D-Kit gathering, right? What we utilize our volunteers for is, number one, you can donate some small snacks for that gathering. It's a gathering of anywhere from 8 to 16 teenagers on a given Sunday night. You can come and be support to help set up, clean up, tear down. The addresses for these events will be given to you privately, because this one is actually hosted in my home. Every Monday, every second and fourth Monday, you're going to start seeing that we have city council meetings, and we give our volunteers credit for attending. We need people to be representation of us, to bring back information, to sometimes be a voice in our community, to raise issues to our local government, to be civically engaged. We send youth here, we send adults here, and you'll be sent with a particular task. We will ask you to take pictures or get something signed by one of the local leaders to prove that you indeed attended these things. Also on Tuesdays, you're going to see that every Tuesday we have what's called a social media day. If you're a little confused about that, social media days can be done remotely from the comfort of your home. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. And all of those things are here at the bottom of our website. Every page of our website has them. If you were to go there, you would see that every Tuesday, and I'm going to get to it, you'll see that we post something that looks like this. Okay, it says social media days. And then we post a question. And that question for this one was, What is the biggest lie you've ever told? And did you ever get caught in that lie? Let me know in the comments below. You, in order to get 2 hours worth of community service, you would comment on the quote or the question, and then you would tag one of your friends. And in order for you to get the 2 hours, they would also have to comment. Each week, in order to keep logging these hours, it has to be a different friend each time and each week. The whole purpose of this is to bring awareness to our nonprofit. The purpose is to gain followers and support, and then of course for introspection, reflection. And you cap out at 10 hours, which means you can do this 10 different times. If you follow us on Instagram, here's our social media handle. And on Facebook, it's the same thing, just with spaces in between, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and go back here. You're gonna see us go back to our website. And here we are. So that's our calendar tab, okay? If you guys want to know more about who we are and what we do, you can read a little bit about our vision and our mission, and you'll see some awesome pictures of live students who we've worked with. Here's our beliefs. So you can get an idea of what kind of a culture we carry here at our nonprofit, okay? Also, if our work touches your heart and you really believe in what we do, there's a donation tab you can go ahead and click, and all your donations are tax deductible. Come tax time, we will send you guys a tax letter with the amount of your donations, okay? So all that information is there for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of here, and you're gonna see my face again. One thing that's important is communication throughout your tenure with us. Every time you commit to work something, I want you to communicate via text. Hey, Eric, this is Carla, and I want you to know that I'm working this event today. Something like, hey, Eric, I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. Can you please, make sure that you still log my hour, I'm on my way. Something like that is important for us to have, okay? And that's essential. Every single time you work, I need you to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and screen share one more time, and I'm gonna take you back to our calendar, and I'm gonna continue to break through it. So here we go. You're gonna click November. And if you look on Tuesday, we also, for youth only, teenagers only, we have this event that's called The Landing. This is an event similar to an AA or an NA or an SA meeting. We support students who have hurts, habits, and hangups. This is a support group where you can come if you have anger issues, if you're depressed, if you're a drug and alcohol user, if you self-harm, whatever it may be, PTSD, any kind of support that you need. We have a group that meets every Tuesday from 6:30 to 8:30. The address is there. We partner with Purpose Church, and you're welcome to come to that every week. Again, I would need you to communicate. Every Wednesday, we partner with HSM, which is a high school ministry. This is a bona fide churchy night. If you're not a religious person, I would suggest you not to come to these events. Not only will you support by setting up and tearing down, but you will also sit in the groups with us, and those are available to you. The address is there below. Every Thursday, we have mentor nights, okay? Mentor nights are nights that we, as an organization, we create space for youth to get next to healthy adults. And we do things like, last week we were at Yogurtland. This coming week, we're gonna be at English Springs Park, which is in Chino Hills. The following week, we're going to a skate park. Now, these are the things that kind of seem like fun, but you have to remember your students, your youth, are going to be face-to-face with healthy adults who are going to enter into meaningful relationships with them and hopefully build for years to come, okay? Also, you'll see every Saturday, for the first through fourth Saturdays, we partner with an organization called God's Pantry. You can go to their various sites in various cities and log hours there. Their website is here. If you wanted to read more about it, you're welcome to. HSM's website is here. And the DAW, who's one of our partners, their website is here. All the addresses for God's Pantry Days are there on our calendars, okay? As you get a little bit further down into the month, you're gonna see during this holiday week where there's no school, we have various work days from Monday through Wednesday. This is gonna be more bona fide cleanup, scrub walls, clean toilets, organize full file folders, et cetera, run errands, right? Your students are welcome to log. Now, every month, this is gonna look different. So we want you to know that you want to make sure you visit our website as often as you can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of this and get out of the screen share. So let me make sure I get back. Here we go. Boom. So you should be seeing my face again. If you have any questions in regards to the calendar, you can ask whatever staff is giving the orientation. And also, if there are ever events that are off of the calendar, we will always make you aware of it via email or text. For example, Monday through Friday at Simons Middle School, we have a clothing closet that's available for you to log hours from 2:30 till 5 p.m. That's open every day. You can come. But again, we need you to communicate, okay? Last thing I'll say is for a lot of our events, we permit you to have double hours. So if you work an hour, you can get 2 hours. If you work an hour and a half, you can get 3 hours. How do we do that? They're called reflection papers. So you may go work God's Pantry and you may have worked for 4 hours. We'll give you an additional hour or 2 hours if you go home, spend some time writing a full 1-page reflection paper. And reflection is just you looking back on the event and saying something like, today I served at God's Pantry. I met a lot of new people. My experience was amazing. It makes me think about what I could be doing with my time. When I think about some of the dumb decisions I've made, or a moment of a lapse in discretion or consciousness, whatever you want to say, right? You could say, I really wish that I would have been connected to these resources before. Whatever it is you want to say, you can say it in those reflection papers. Don't BS us. They got to be 1 full page long, and we will give you additional credit for that. We'll put it in your folder, and you'll be in contact with us. If you want to reach me, you can get me at my email, my first name, eric.ju4y@gmail.com. Carla, our office assistant, who most of you will be working primarily with, it's KARLA.JU4Y@gmail.com. Those are the 2 people you're going to be communicating with most. Feel free to get at us as soon as you can. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.